Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the concept forms. So forms are the best way of adding interactivity to a web page. A form is a collection of fields that you can use to gather information from people visiting your site. Forms act as a means of user interaction on the web. A form contains text fields, radio buttons, checkboxes and buttons for entering data. When data entry is complete, the user submits the form for processing using the submit button, and then this communicates to the browser that the user has completed data entry, and then the browser sends the data to the server. Then the server processes the details and sends a response to the browser, which displayed on the browser. And then a form is defined using the form tag, and then it will end with the form /form tag. So this is the start and ending of a form, and then the form tag has 4 attributes. The first one is name, and the second one is action, the third one is method and the end type. The first one that refers user to specify the name of the form, and then the action attribute of the form tag is used to specify the name and the location of a script that will be used to process the data. Then the method is another attribute of the form tag is used to specify the method by which browser sends the data to the server for processing. The type method can be either get or post. So we can get the information or we can post the information by in a form. So after filling a form or after submitting a form, so we can get the information or we can post our details regarding our form. And then the ink type, it is also another attribute to use it to specify the content type for encoding the data. Ink type is used only when you need to upload a file. So here I just want to upload a file, so then I can use the ink type in a form. And then here we have an example. So it must start with the form must start with the form tag. Then here we are performing an action, the submit. Then here we are using the method post. So here I am posting my details via a form. So then here I am taking the paragraph tag. So you can use the label tags to label the elements like name, email, password, re-enter password or gender. Then there are hobbies. So the first name, it has the input type. This is also input tag. In this input tag here we are using the text, and then we are specifying the ID of the name, and then the name should be the name, and the maximum length of the name or maximum length for this input is the 40 pixels, and the size is the 15. And then here we are closing the paragraph tag, and then opening up of your email. So this is also another label. So here I am taking the input type. So the input type has the email, and the ID is the email, and then the name of this label is the email. Then I am closing the paragraph tag, same as the email. Here I am taking the password. So but this password, it is not an text or email. So this is the password. Password must be hide. So I just want to hide my password. So here I am taking the input type is the password, and then the name, password. So it will hide my password, and the paragraph tag, another paragraph tag is re-enter password. This is also another password to confirm my password. And the another label is here the gender. So gender has the 3 types. The first one is male and female, and the others. The first gender has the input type radio. So the radio button is to specify the gender of a human. So we can say that we can use this radio button to select one of the element. So not at all we cannot use to select multiple elements by using this radio elements. We can select one of the elements. So we can say, or we can select the gender for female or male or others. So we can say male tag has the input type radio and the ID male and the name gender, so the value is male, and the female tag also have the input type radio, and then the others have also the input type radio. So these three labels are having the radio buttons. So then we can select the one button for the gender. So and then here I am taking the hobbies. So this is also another label. So hobbies have more than one options, right? So first one is here I am taking music, and then sports, and then movies. So music have the one of the hobby, and sports is another hobby, and movies is also another hobby. So I just want to select two from three options, two from these three options. So that's why here I am taking the check boxes. So by using the check boxes I can select more than one element. So music has the input type checkbox and ID music, the name itself is interest, and then value is music, and the another hobby is my sports, and the input type is checkboxes. So I can choose two options from these three options. So then it has also the checkboxes, and then movies also another hobby. So that's why here I am taking the checkboxes. So checkboxes is to select more than one option over the options, overall the options, and the label is here for country. So country has here I have more than one options are nothing but select and option. So I just want to select my country over India, America, Europe, Switzerland and Australia. So I can select my country by using the select and option value. So here I am taking the select button, and then the select ID is country, the name is country, the option value is India, and the option value is another one is America, and the another option value is Europe, and the another value is Switzerland, and another value is the Australia. So I can select one option over these 5 options, and then I can select my country as India, and then I can close my select tag, and after that here I am taking the paragraph tag for address label. So here I am taking the text area to enter my address, name is address, to enter my address here I am taking the text area within rows of 5 rows and columns of 15 columns, and then here I am closing the text area, and then here I am uploading a document. To upload a document, so here I have to take the input type file. So here what I am doing is that input type is file, and the ID is document, and the name is the document also, and here I am using the break tag, and then here I am taking the input type submit. To submit my form, here I am taking the input type submit, and then the name as value as accept, so I can submit or accept. So whatever you want to submit the form, and then I have input type reset. To reset my form, here I am taking the input type reset, and then I can submit my form. After that you can use the closing up of a form tag, and then thank you.